Live at the University of San Jose Recoletos, I'm Del Quiapo and this is Forward on the Move. Tonight, we round up the latest news updates in the campus. First-year Hosanians now eligible to run for SSC posts. COMELEC postpones SSC elections to March 1. SSC 37th Congress revises Magna Carta for students. We bring you these and more stories tonight with Forward on the Move. First-year Hosanians are now permitted to run for SSC posts after the Commission on Elections 38th Congress amended the Hosanian Election Code. Here's Beth Di Magnaong for the full story.
First-year Hosanians are now eligible to run for SSC posts after the Commission on Elections revised the Hosanian Election Code for the Supreme Student Council 38th Congress election this March 1. They are allowed to run for President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, Auditor, and House Representatives. The candidates for election should be Hosanian senior high school graduates or can be second coursers that have graduated still from the institution with at least 3 consecutive semesters. Marconi Andrew Segovia, COMELEC chairperson, shared what he think is a good leader that USGR needs.
Ang most important yun na kay how kang leader mo sa San Jose, how usaw nila pag-reconcile sa USGR administration o sa Hosanian students. But since nagdugay naman sila diri, so nagkigibo na sila sa pag-reconcile. That's why we consider that one.
Consequently, there is quite a few first-year Hosanians on the list running for SSC posts from both parties. Given the chance to serve the Hosanian community, Lawrence Chalcabusog, a freshman student running for the position of the College of Arts and Sciences House Representative from the Sacred Party, has shared his thoughts and aspirations.
Pagka grade 12, I was not into leadership jud na pag nakita na ko ba nga kanang na-challenge ko. There are things na kanang ganahan pag ko nga mong serve sa mga katawhan, sa mga estudyante na ganahan ko nga makatabang nila to be a role model sa mga estudyante na angay jud ka nga followhon ana.
However, the Kasama Party refused to allow an interview with Forward as of this broadcast. Beth Di Magnaong, Forward on the Move.
The COMELEC 38th Congress reschedules this year's SSC elections to March 1 instead of its regular schedule on the 3rd week of February. Here is Lance Catadman for the details.
The Commission on Elections 38th Congress reschedules this year's Supreme Student Council election to March 1 instead of administering it supposedly on the 3rd week of February. According to Marconi Andrew Segovia, COMELEC chairperson, one reason for this delay is the conflict of schedules with other organizations and institutional events. Segovia also mentioned that the election was postponed because the current Congress has not yet released the budget for the COMELEC. Segovia said that he is still waiting for an invitation to a joint session with SSC for the proposed budget to be released and to know the reasons as to why their proposal needs to be changed. Meanwhile, Honorable Rick Sarza, the SSC auditor, mentioned that the delay was because the COMELEC submitted their budget proposal on the last week of January. Sarza also added that the budget proposal that was submitted by the COMELEC was very overstated. As for the COMELEC, Segovia said that they've slashed a big amount from their proposal and they're still waiting for the SSC's approval. Lance Catadman, Forward on the Move.
The outgoing SSC Congress made changes in the current Magna Carta for students since its establishment in the year 2016. Here's Robert Medida for the updates.
The Supreme Student Council 37th Congress made particular revisions in the Magna Carta for students before their term ends. The 37th Congress is looking forward to see the modifications enforced to Hosanian students before having the new set of officers. Magna Carta, as per House Bill 2870, is defined as the right of the students to enable them to participate actively and effectively in the democratic processes of effecting progress and development changes in society. According to Honorable Raik Sarza of the Executive Committee, the current Congress conducted their revisions from the previous draft of the Magna Carta Constitution together with different organization presidents last November 9 to 10 last year.
It was a collaboration between org presidents from each org. Tabok nila sa room 204 mo ito sa 204. Then we presented this one to them. Then we let them read it one by one. Mo to ni tabo ato nga straw summit. Then after basa kay dito na nisud ang mga revisions. So we made one. So ang process gito kay nagbuhat may amo pagalingon SSC. Then after among ipakita sa mga org presidents, then atag lag revisions, then revise na mo, then pass na mi sa mga admin.
College of Commerce House Representative Honorable Timothy John Esperanza also pointed out that the reason the 35th Congress was not able to execute the Magna Carta was because of time constraint.
It was started way back time of Honorable Apolinar, 35th Congress, right? Together with Honorable Alfeche. Until then, it wasn't continued. They only lacked the time to finish it up. Now 37 came. We're finishing some things up. SSC Manggod ka goes beyond Congresses. It doesn't matter if you're from 35th, 36, 37. Your goal is to uphold students' rights.
Esperanza also added that the drafted Magna Carta is already in the concerned offices, but they are currently waiting for the admin's approval. As of this broadcast, the SSC 37th Congress is also planning to conduct a forum to the students to inform them about what Magna Carta is and its importance. Robert Medida, Forward on the Move.
The COMELEC 38th Congress removes the vote straight option in the automated voting system for the upcoming elections. Here's Brenzy Makilan for more details.
The Commission on Elections 38th Congress eliminates the vote straight option for the upcoming 38th SSC Congress elections. In a Facebook post by COMELEC, they declared under COMELEC Resolution number 898 that the vote straight option shall be removed from the automated voting system. Marconi Andrew Segovia, the COMELEC chairman, said that the vote straight option is when you automatically vote for the whole lineup of a party. COMELEC claimed that the elimination of the vote straight option is their way to promote wise and responsible voting and to truly connect the Hosenian voter to future Hosenian leaders. Brenzy Makilan, Forward on the Move.
A motorcycle theft incident happened inside the main campus last January. The perpetrator slipped in while accomplices distracted the guards on duty. Here's Ivor Villegas for the details.
The University of San Jose Recoletos recorded the first in-campus theft of a motorcycle owned by a Hosenian student last January. According to Brian Maningo, head of the Safety and Security Department of the university, the theft happened inside the campus after accomplices who were outsiders distracted the guards at the back gate of the university while the perpetrator slipped in. The incident has been reported to the police, and according to the SSD, the Student Affairs Office has already taken steps to resolve the case with regard to the liabilities of the security provider or the university. Forward will be updating with more details upon resolution of the case. Ivor Villegas, Forward on the Move.
COMELEC 38th Congress draws flack over Facebook post that threatens to penalize critics for objecting to a reasonable COMELEC case resolution. Here's Lance Katadman for the full details.
The Commission on Elections 38th Congress faces criticisms on their Facebook post about sanctions for objecting a COMELEC case resolution last February 9. Article 14, Section 3 under Penal Sanctions of COMELEC's bylaws states that direct or public objection to a COMELEC case resolution is deemed contemptuous, manifesting disrespect to the institution, and that any act of this nature constitutes grave offense. In the article's last paragraph, the article states that any candidate may be penalized with disqualification if deemed a violator of the said law. The infographic posted on COMELEC's Facebook post also demanded any netizen to delete all their posts objecting any COMELEC resolution. The posts received negative feedbacks from the netizens. Mr. Alan Paran, a netizen, questioned COMELEC regarding the rule, to quote, "Who determines if the resolutions are unreasonable?" Consequently, the Student Council Alliance of the Philippines, Visayas or SCAP, together with Sacred and Kasama parties and University of San Carlos Student Power Party, released a statement opposing the said resolution. On their official statement, SCAP deemed the law as violation of a student's right to free speech. Meanwhile, COMELEC advisor Mr. Richard B. Fernandez defended COMELEC in a comment of the said post. Mr. Fernandez expressed in a series of comments that democracy or freedom is not absolute. That's why precautionary measures are installed. In addition, anyone may approach COMELEC for clarification. Lance Katadman, Forward on the Move.
And those are our stories for tonight. Follow us on our socials, Forward Publications on Facebook, Forward Pub USJR on Twitter, Forward Publications on Instagram. Read us on issue.com/USJR Forward. I'm Del Quiapo, and this is Forward on the Move. Good evening.